just look at a couple of different word problems here. This deals with mixtures. We still have a little bit of percents to work with here. How much water should be added to 30 gallons of a 40% insecticide solution to reduce it to a 15% solution? We don't want it to be as strong. Well, if you think about what's going on here, we've got some solution, say, in a bucket. We've got 30 gallons of this insecticide. We're going to add water to it. So it's going to end up a little bit higher. What that water does is it weakens the strength of the insecticide. We know we have 30 gallons of a 40% insecticide solution, which means if you multiply the 0.40 times the amount we have, 30 gallons, that means we have 12 gallons of pure insecticide. The amount of insecticide in this isn't going to change because all we're doing is adding water to it. We just want to add enough water that our total solution ends up to have a strength of 15%. So I don't know how much water I'm going to add. Let me let X represent the amount of water that I'm going to add. So this solution that I end up, we want it to be 15%. So we want 15% of whatever my total amount is. I'm starting out with 30 gallons, and I'm going to add X gallons. I want the amount of insecticide in this has to be the amount of insecticide in this part right here. So this is going to have to equal 12. So I distribute 0.15 times 30 is 4.5 plus 0.15x equals 12. So I'm going to subtract the 4.5 from both sides. So that'll be 7.5. And then I divide by 0.15. So 7.5 divided by 0.15, I'm sorry, 0.15 is 50. So that means I need to add 50 gallons of water, which would give me a total of 80 gallons. And then it would only be a 15% insecticide solution. Sometimes we also have problems that deal with geometry. This one is dealing with the perimeter of a rectangle. The perimeter of a certain advertisement is 24 inches. The length is 3 less than twice the width. Find the length and the width. Well, my plan here is going to involve the drawing. Here's my advertisement. What I know about the advertisement is that the perimeter is 24 inches. Well, if it's a rectangle, how do you find perimeter? Remember, perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Well, I know the number I'm going to use for the perimeter is 24. But I don't have a number for the L or for the W. But I do know something about the length. Let me change my colors here for a second. Look at this. The length is 3 less than twice the width. So that means the length is twice the width minus 3. So I could use this in that formula in place of the L. Let me go back to my other color here. So when I put the 24 in for P and the 2W minus 3 for the L, this becomes my equation. 24 equals 2 times 2W minus 3 plus 2W. So I'll solve this. This will give me 4W minus 6 plus another 2W. So I have 6W minus 6 when I collect my W's together. Then I'll have to add the 6 to both sides. So that's going to give me, I'm running out of room here. So let me shrink my calculator down. That's going to give me, coming over here, 30 equals 6W. The 30 comes from the 24 plus 6 equals 6W. Then I'll divide by 6 and get that my width is 5. So if I know my width is 5 inches, then my length has to be 2 times the width minus 3. Remember how we got our expression here for the length. So this would be 10 minus 3 would be 7 inches. So that advertisement is a 5-inch by 7-inch advertisement.